Welcome in, everybody. I'm Devin O'Day. It is Main Street Today time, and we're going to start out with something very important, and that is health insurance. And I have friends that don't even realize they're going, I don't have health insurance. I can't afford it. But they have not even, they don't realize what our health market is all about. And I'm going to tell you, we've got a deadline coming up. All of our deadlines for enrollment have been changed. This year has been a crazy year, and it's been an election year, so things are changing all the time. But I'll tell you who can navigate those waters for you very well, and that is Ken Duley from Health Markets in White House, Tennessee. How are you, Ken?
I'm doing really great. Maybe a little hot today, but it's cool in the office. Our air conditioner went out about a week ago, and we got a brand new one in here now, so we're nice now.
Yeah, you know really quick when an air conditioner goes out and it's 90 to
Yeah.
100 degrees. Yes, we figured that one out real quick. Tell me about August 15th. That is an important date everyone needs to know about if you do not have health insurance.
Well, right now you have the American Rescue Plan going
Mhm.
on. That's a special enrollment where you can get health insurance on the marketplace outside the regular open enrollment, even if you haven't had it before. But
Mhm.
August 15th is the deadline. That's when the American Rescue Plan, that's when it ends for that special enrollment.
I don't think a lot of people understand that there are some plans that have depending upon your income. What about the people who say, I can't afford health insurance? There's something for someone who says, I can't afford health insurance, and you can help them find it, can't you?
Yes, definitely. We have, uh, if you will, you got subsidy that you can get towards the premium, and the 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 American Rescue Plan and the executive order that Biden did, it actually raises the subsidy level up. So it will pay for more of the cost of your health insurance right now. And also, if you have you can get a zero premium silver plan if you've had it at least 1 week of unemployment during 2021, the year we're in right now. So it, and a lot of people that I've signed up for health insurance, they didn't realize that they could even get subsidy, or maybe they couldn't get it before because of their income level, but they can now due to those legislative changes that they made.
Okay, that's really important. Now, are you listening up? This is zero premium. There are some zero premium plans and they work. There's no reason that you or your family, now let's talk about pre-existing conditions and the reason that the marketplace even exists. Pre-existing people would go in, they go, I can't get insurance. That's not the case with the marketplace now.
Yes, absolutely. That has been an awesome blessing for a lot of people to be
Mhm.
able to get. I mean, if they're a diabetic or something, and maybe they were a decline years ago, uh,
Mhm.
and they're wondering about whether they can even get insurance. Well, they can get it now and have that covered on the effective date, um, which is really awesome. Because if people are retiring or uh, you know, during this pandemic situation, if people
Right.
got off of their group insurance willingly, or they lost their job or the company
Right.
closed or something, then they can get a plan uh, that will cover those pre-existing conditions, and you know that is a really great thing for the public out there.
There are a lot of people who will go to the healthcare marketplace and they think it is a government insurance program. It is not. It is not a government insurance program. It is a marketplace. And it is the most confusing thing if you don't know insurance to do that by yourself. Ken, can you walk people through that and help them find the plan? A lot of people don't know that they can have a subsidy. Can you walk them through, maybe even virtually, if they call you and say, okay, let's set an appointment, and can you get them on a screen
Yes,
and have them set up?
I do actually do business all over the whole state of Tennessee, and I do it virtually. I do it on the phone. I do it in person in the office here. And, you know, going through that process, it gets really confusing for a lot of folks, and it doesn't cost you any more to do it through me than it does to try to navigate yourself through that stuff, if you know
Okay,
what I
here's
mean.
what happened to me. Ken, I'm going to tell you, before I met you, I went on the marketplace and I must have gotten 800 calls, no lie, after I went on by myself. And I didn't understand. And all of a sudden, all these plans showed up, and then all these phone calls started, and all these emails started, and text. I mean, it was crazy. You can stop all that nonsense, all that crazy, by just calling Ken Duley. You're in White House, Tennessee, but anywhere you're watching this in the state of Tennessee, Ken can help you. He can navigate that. And we've got a deadline, August 15th. And if you have not been getting insurance, health insurance, because you said, I can't afford it, Ken can help you and figure out, take your income, put it in there, and the calculator will say, they might say, we'll give you $700 towards your insurance premium every month. And you put that in and you find the right plan, and you go, well, I don't have any out of pocket. That's awesome. I had
Yes,
no idea.
these are individual and family health insurance plans, just like you said. I mean, it's not government insurance. The only thing that is paid for by the government is the website and the subsidy that helps pay for the premium.
Mm-hmm.
These are private health plans by insurance companies.
And we're not
And
talking like Bob's Insurance. We're talking big name insurance companies,
yep,
whether, it's Cigna or any of those other kind of programs. There's tons of different insurance companies that are part of this participating healthcare organization. So again, the deadline is August 15th. Now, if they miss the August 15th deadline, they aren't eligible again until open enrollment starts, I think, in November.
yeah, November the 1st through December the 15th, but that's
Mhm.
for a January 1,
Mm.
2022 effective date.
Whew. So if you are within the sound of our voices, if you are watching this on the replay, you give Ken Duley Health Markets Insurance a call. The number 615-944-7868. 944-7868. We can remember that real easy. It makes a little song. 944-98-7868. But you're in White House, Tennessee. Can they find you online?
Yes, you can find me online. You can look in on Facebook, uh, Ken Dooley Health Markets Insurance Agency.
Mm-hmm.
Call me 615-944-7868, or they can Google Ken Dooley Health Markets Insurance Agency and find it that way also.
And, I'm sure if they want to stop in the office, if you happen to be in lovely White House, Tennessee, you can stop in and see you, because you actually have a storefront, don't you?
Yes, ma'am, we sure do, and it is right next to the Colorado Grill. And a lot of people know us by being next to the Colorado Grill, but I have people that drive from the other side of Nashville, Springfield, Clarksville, uh, Mount Juliet, Old Hickory, uh, Ashland City. They actually drive to the office here, and which is
Wow.
is great. I'm more than glad to help anybody in Tennessee.
Well, no reason anybody should go without health insurance. Thank you for your time today, Ken. I sure appreciate you.
Well, I appreciate you, and have a wonderful day.
You too. Hey, before we say goodbye to Ken, we're going to take a look and we're going to go on a tour of Gaylord Opryland. Staycations are there is no reason to drive a long way to see gardens and beautiful botanicals, because they got you fixed up. Our garden tour was supposed to be yesterday, but we moved it to today. So I hope you enjoy this. Bye, Ken. I wish that you would look at these beautiful orchids. Those are real. That's a line orchid. Those are stunning. And so when you talk about the plants and the things here, it's been rebuilt a couple of times. There's a great article that I read about the man who did all the botanical design in this building and then had to start completely from scratch and do it all over after the flood. But you would never know that these things had not been here for a very, very long time.
Yeah, when we had the flood, there's a lot of these plants that just don't thrive in that much water in the soil. And then others actually thrived and produced, and grew and just really did well. But, a palm tree, as an example, has very shallow roots. So we had to be very careful with those. Some of those fell over, but we think that it has rebounded very well since 2010. Can you believe that's been 11 years ago already?
I cannot believe it. Just look how gorgeous this is. And at night, and the boats run at night as well.
The boats run from 10 a.m. until 10 p.m. at night. And like I mentioned earlier, we have these 3 different cruises that are going on this summer, and they're just, a great interactive experience.
The other night, we were together on the General Jackson, and watching people, even people who are natives to Nashville, go out and take pictures of the lit skyline of Nashville from the bow of that boat. It's beautiful.
It blows me away every time. I mean, we walked out and we actually went up to the pilot house to take pictures. And that skyline and the way the boat makes that 180-degree turn at Riverfront Park, it's just, there's no view of the Nashville skyline like that anywhere else. The General Jackson is just a great attraction with our lunch and our evening cruises going on now, and we'll be expanding that schedule to be daily, and we're very excited to be back up to our normal schedule.
Whether you are scouting out the perfect wedding location, maybe a spot to have that perfect proposal and a great dining experience, the plants, all the different ways that they're displayed in the Gaylord Opryland really is everything in one place. There are lots and lots of places to take that perfect selfie to remember your event. Plus, there's live music and lighted events that you can see as you walk through. It's such a wonderful way to spend an evening. After you've had a day on the course, maybe playing golf, you can always come back and relax. Take a nice, gentle walk with someone you love. Look at all the real live plants and orchids, and they have beautiful koi and fish that are all from local areas around here in Middle Tennessee that you can see as you look through the Gaylord Opryland. If you love plants and you love gardens, well, you don't have to take a trip a long way away. You can actually just stay right here close to home. And remember, there are all sorts of discounts if you are local and if you are from Tennessee. Take a look at Gaylord Opryland for your staycation this year. One of my favorite places on earth, when I worked at Gaylord Opryland, that was my walking tour. And all those plants just fill you up with oxygen. It is to die for, or to live for, if you know what I mean. It's an awesome, awesome place. Hey, speaking of, we're going to get a look at, have you ever heard of Pilates, but you just kind of didn't know what it was? We're going to meet a female entrepreneur who has a wonderful studio, but I'm going to give you an idea of Pilates is one of those things. If you know anybody that does Pilates, it's the fountain of youth. It's not facelifts, not the fountain of youth. Botox, not the fountain of youth. Pilates, flexibility, and what it does for you. I want you to see what it looks like before we meet Ruby from Marathon. 12 South in Green Hills now. Marathon Ruby is with us. Hi, Ruby.
Hello. Thank you so much for having me.
I'm so glad that you're with us. I have always wanted to do Pilates, and I didn't know how to start. And I swear God just said, introduced us through my friend Claire, and here we are meeting. And I'm going to find all out about what does Pilates do for the body.
Oh my goodness. I mean, do we have 5 hours to talk about it? I'll tell you, I am so passionate about Pilates because it is such a healing and a wellness exercise. And for me, it's not just about fitness. Pilates is about a total well-being. And what I love about Pilates, and for all to understand, it's such a low impact exercise that can help strengthen you. And it also stabilizes your muscles in achievable ways, and it helps your posture and postural alignment. So You're right. It's a fountain of youth because you can do it when you're 18 or when you're 80. And it gives you it allows you to give you significant progress. Have you ever been doing workouts that you just feel like, I can't do this, or it's just too hard, so painful? This Pilates is such a different opportunity to invite your body to do movements in an achievable way. And it gives you a lot of body awareness of the things that are happening in your body and the things that you can do to correct yourself in your body.
Oh, I mean, it's slow, easy movement. I mean, it's an ease with it, and it flows almost like dance. And so it's nothing jerky, and it doesn't hurt, but flexibility is the thing that aging robs you of. Flexibility, and I think about the hip flexors and how important they are for everything in our body. That's and people are going to get hip replacements. But if they had started and you start doing Pilates and working those hip flexors, it helps strengthen those so you don't have to get things replaced as often.
That's right. I always say it's such a full body workout. I say it as it's a magical balance and both strengthening and stabilizing both small, large muscle groups that, it doesn't matter your fitness level, and you can start anytime. It's never too late. It doesn't matter if you've never exercised a day in your life, or if one is a professional athlete, you will be successful in bettering your body as we continue to age. You're right. Within your hip flexors, within your hips, your knees, your joints, your core, your pelvis, that's the anchor of your spine. And it allows us, this form of exercise really does strengthen and stabilize. So it can allow you to do all kinds of things and prevent injuries and balance and flexibility as you progress in age.
It's huge, the impact that can have on you. Now I want to ask you, Ruby, now you're the CEO, the owner of this, you're a female entrepreneur. What brought you to this health and fitness? Because I know it's more than just an exercise studio for you. This is health and wellness is your heart.
Absolutely. I have been passionate about it. And like everyone else, in my early years, it was about fitness. It was about, looking great and looking great in your jeans or whatever it was. And the more I understood about fitness and wellness and well-being, and as I got my Pilates certification, I understood Pilates to be more than just a fitness regimen. One can be fit and feel amazing, but it was more about a rehab opportunity and the long-term effects that one can benefit from in Pilates. And then the more I started learning about this, I thought, everybody needs to know about this. Right. The best kept secret. This is not just for famous people. This is for all of us, that everyone can benefit and everyone can belong. And then I started thinking about what is wellness and what is well-being. And the passion about doing this and having a Pilates studio and sharing Pilates to others it's more about, we want you to be the best you can be for your life and out there in the world. And this is the gift that I've learned that I want to share with everyone, that everyone can do it. everyone belongs, and you can be the best version of yourself. And that's a total wellness. It's about wellness and well-being. And
Oh, I love
it's not
it.
about looking good. It's about the inside and out, right? I love it too.
So you're at 12 South and you have a studio in Green Hills as well, correct?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I'm so excited about that. We have a boutique studio in Green Hills where we partner with not only doing privates. If someone doesn't want to be in a group class, we have that boutique studio there. And we partner with massage therapy there with clinical massage, just to have a total wellness and total body wellness regimen for one.
Self-care, we talk about it all the time in my next show called Launch Date, but self-care and taking care of yourself begins with your health. And it doesn't have to be some big, huge regimen. How many times a week do people typically, if you're really wanting to start something new, is it once a week? Is it twice a week? Is it 3 times a week for Pilates?
Sure.
How does it work? And I know you have packages available.
We do. We have several packages, and I always recommend folks to come and try it. You're welcome to you come, and anyone can come and try either a private or a group class. I personally have benefited from 1 or twice a week at minimum. You will benefit at the first time you come in. You just will have a body awareness. And I agree with you, Devin. Self-care is so important, and what you put into your body, it will reciprocate out, and it will thank you right afterwards. But we have a jumpstart package if anyone ever wants to start as a group class, where we have private sessions, so we can really work with you and your individual, and then you can go to our group classes. Or if you prefer just, hey, I like the privates and I like the one-on-one, we also have a fresh start for a private session so it will be individualized personal training just for you and your body. And we do a personal body assessment and everything so we understand what's going on with your body and how we can help improve.
And like you said, it's all ages can benefit from Pilates. You know how good it feels to stretch?
Yes.
It feels amazing. Your body just goes, oh, that feels so good. And that's what a workout with Pilates feels like. It's using parts of your body, and then all of a sudden you finish and you go, wow, I feel really good. It's like massaging your body yourself from the inside out. It's the craziest thing how it works. So how do people find you?
Well, you can find us online at marathonpilates.com. We visit our website, and we have our 2 locations, and you can email us, ask us any questions. We also partner with physical therapists. So we have an in-house physical therapist there who specializes specifically for women in pelvic floor health and pelvic floor therapy, alongside with before massage therapy. And we also partner with a lot of great local holistic professional folks. So if you are saying, I'd like to have Pilates, but I'm going through X, Y, and Z, or I need A, B, C, we might have that partner for you that we can really connect you with. It's all about connecting with local communities and local business who really care about our communities and you as an individual. So ask us about anything. If I'm first time in Pilates or I like to learn more, we would love to share a little bit about us and a little bit about our community and our network.
Amazing. Marathon Pilates, go check them out. And I want to talk to my sisters who've gone through menopause, and you're in postmenopausal and you're looking for a place to do pelvic floor therapy. And let's just be right out there in, incontinence and things like that.
Right.
This helps in ways without drugs, without medications, whatever. This builds your body back, and you get back what that horrible menopause stole away. So it's really important. So you guys, Marathon Pilates, check it out. Thank you so much, Ruby.
Thank you. Such a pleasure to be here.
Likewise. Come back and see us, would you?
I will. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. I just love turning you guys on to things that you might not know about in Middle Tennessee. Hey, coming up this weekend, starting on Friday, we are going to be Rama Drama into a stupor. We're going out to the factory in Franklin, but Wes Brown will tell you a few details. And if you love romantic dramas, Hallmark movies, Netflix series, Christmas time is your special time.
What's up, guys? This is Wes Brown. Hey, please come join me at Rama Drama Live in Nashville, Tennessee, Friday, July 30th through Sunday, August 1st at the Factory at Franklin. So head on over to ramadrama.com to get your tickets. Look forward to seeing you there.
Well, I will tell you also at the Omni on Saturday, Randy Travis, he and Mary are going to be there. They're going to have a book signing for Forever and Ever Amen, a fabulous book with Ken Abraham, an author, a biographer to the stars. That will be, let me make sure I get my time right. It's going to be Saturday, this coming Saturday from 1 until 3 at the Omni Hotel there at the 5 and 10 retail store. Randy Travis signing copies of his book. He and his wife, Mary, will be there, and she's just an absolute delight. Yesterday, we got to talk with Heidi Newfield. I hope you'll go back if you missed that interview and see her. She's just a delight. And we talked about Backstage Nashville, where she will be on Saturday, 12:30. The show starts at 3rd and Lindsley. Matt King will be there, and this guy, Jim Collins. And we're going to close our show with Jim Collins because he writes so many great songs, and his stories are hysterical. But he will be there from 12:30 to 2. It's a matinee show, 3rdandlindsley.com. You can get all the tickets for Backstage Nashville at backstagenashville.net. Find out more information. It's almost always a sellout show, and this one, I will guarantee it, is going to sell out. So if you want to get tickets, go have lunch with us. I host it every week, every Saturday. So hope to see you there. Be safe, be kind, have a great day, and remember, most of all, you are loved.
If you look up on the internet of the 10 worst songs ever written, I mean ever, this song is number 6. I was a little disappointed we didn't at least get top 5 out of it, you know. But as bad as it may be, it bought me a really big house. It really did. So, can I borrow your little tuner deal? I don't know how to use it, but I gotta send I don't know why I'm even trying to tune for this song, but I just broke your deal. Sorry. Thank you. I don't have my glasses, so I can't even see. it. So, okay, that's okay. We're on the home stretch now. So I have to tell, everybody always asks me about where this idea came from, and it wasn't. I didn't see a goat in the road. I wish I actually helped a turtle across the road this morning. I didn't realize there was a song in there somewhere. But I wrote this song with my friend Paul Overstreet. And when I first came to town, I lived out in the country, and Paul lived about, I don't know, just a couple miles down the road. And so we get together and write songs, and one day he was telling me this story. He said that he was out doing some work out in his field, and his tractor broke down, and he had to go get a part for his tractor. And he said that his wife asked, well, can I ride along with you just to get out of the house? You know, I've just been in the house all day, and I'd like to go along with you. And he said, I don't know what got into her. He said, all the way to the tractor place, she was kissing on my neck. I was about to run my truck off the road. And so I said, well, maybe she thought your tractor was sexy. Next thing you know, so if y'all know the words of this, help me out. Out in these fields in a hot summer sun, oh, by the gate, Lord, here she comes. With a basket full of chicken and a big old jug of sweet tea. I make a little room and she climbs on up. I open up the throttle and stir a little dust. Just look at her face, she ain't fooling me. Got me now. She thinks my tractor's sexy. It really turns her on. staring at me while I'm chugging along. She likes the west pulling while it's tilling up the land. She's even kind of crazy about my farmer's tan. She's the only one that really understands what gets me. She thinks my tractor's sexy. She ain't into cars or pickup trucks. Here it runs like a deer, man, her eyes light up. She thinks my tractor's sexy. It really turns her on. She's always staring at me while I'm chugging along. She likes the way it's pulling while it's tilling up the land. She's even kind of crazy about my farmer's tan. She's the only one that really understands what gets me. She thinks my tractor's sexy. She thinks my tractor's sexy. She thinks my tractor is sexy. It is too, I'm telling you. Thank y'all very much. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Thank you.